What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you guys right here today. And right here, what I have for all you guys right here right now is your AEW Dynamite review and results show for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. Adam Cole speaks and he introduces us to the Undisputed Kingdom. And then welcome to episode number 521 of the Beyond the Ring with Big T Elite Wrestling podcast here for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. And this is also your AEW World's End 2023 Fallout show, so kick back, relax, we'll hit the introductions, and our review for the first AEW Dynamite review and result show of 2024 is going to be on your way next. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
This is the Neon Tarantino, the Ace Degenerate, Super Indie Scorsese, the best professional wrestler in the Midwest, Derek Dillinger, and you're listening to, what is it? Beyond the Ring with Big T. Beyond the Ring with Big T. And that is a wrap. Cut!
This is M-Dog20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you were checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T. Thank you, man. Big T.
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring, Big T.
How's everybody doing right here tonight? I hope you guys are ready for the show because I sure am. So settle in, we're gonna get started. Welcome to episode number 521 of the Beyond the Ring with Big T Elite Wrestling podcast here for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. And this is your AEW Dynamite review and result show for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. The first AEW Dynamite of the year for 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you guys right here today. And first off, what I want to tell you guys is that, it was a great show tonight. Loved Adam Cole's promo. It was awesome stuff. And we're going to get into it and break the whole thing down, but AEW to start off 2024 was a good show. So, kick back, relax, we'll get into it. And episode number 521 of the Beyond the Ring with Big T Elite Wrestling podcast here. And don't forget to check out my website, www.beyondtheringwithbigt.com. Call into the show live on Skype using BigT_119. Follow me on Twitter at Beyond the Ring BT. Like me and follow me on Facebook at Beyond the Ring with Big T. Follow me on Instagram at Beyond the Ring with Big T. So everything right there that you need is at your fingertips. Alright, folks. So, now that we got all this taken care of, let me take a look here. And, I'm just going to tell you guys what I thought of the show. So we started off everything with just incredible, and I mean absolutely incredible promo from Adam Cole. So AEW Dynamite was live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey tonight. This is the AEW World's End 2023 Fallout show. We start off the show with Adam Cole explaining his actions. So, of course, the show begins with a pre-tape video from Samoa Joe from backstage at AEW World's End, claiming that he took everything from MJF, claiming that he will do the same to anyone who tries to take the title from him. Now, I will tell you this about Samoa Joe's promo: great heel promo. Samoa Joe's looking like a beast, a very credible world champion, and I hope Tony Khan and AEW give Samoa Joe a really nice run with that championship. It's kind of sad that MJF had to lose the title, but at least we got somebody like Samoa Joe that's going to carry that title for a while. Adam Cole could get the title from Joe somehow, and then we could have MJF and Adam Cole in the main event at Wembley Stadium at All In August. That would be the way to go. That would be the biggest match AEW could put on. All they got to do is have this feud be a nice slow burn for the next 8 months. AEW has proved that long-term booking has been a strong suit of theirs, so I have faith that they can pull this one off. They just cannot, they cannot have this happen quickly. They have to ease themselves into it. Have the struggle of MJF, coming back, healing from his injury, and then fighting his way back to get a title shot. Because you could have MJF do what MJF has made other people do in the past, like CM Punk to get a match with MJF, and what MJF did to have Chris Jericho get a match with him. Have MJF go through hell for weeks. He could face say Matt Taven and Mike Bennett in a handicap match one week. Then he could face Roderick Strong the next week, and then Wardlow, and then if he beats all those guys, and say if Kyle O'Reilly becomes part of the Undisputed Kingdom, he could even wrestle him, another week, and he's got to beat all those guys in certain stipulation matches to get his rematch for the AEW World title at All In against Adam Cole. The roles would be reversed for MJF here, where he would have to overcome adversity, just like he made so many of his former opponents, his former rivals, overcome adversity just to get to him. So now Adam Cole could flip the script on MJF and do that to him. That's what I would do. This show starts off with Adam Cole, his music when it starts playing, you get the usual Adam Cole theme song, but then the song changes to a different theme as Adam Cole comes out with the rest of his crew. They make their way to the ring, and they're now known as the Undisputed Kingdom as it comes up on the Titantron, on the big screen. So Adam Cole, he starts off by saying people are stupid and do not understand right from wrong for thinking that they are the bad guys for betraying MJF. Adam Cole very smartly points out that MJF has created more enemies than anyone in AEW, and he has run his mouth about the locker room and the fans. Adam Cole's like, hey, if that makes me the devil, buy me a one-way ticket straight to hell. Basically saying that he's the good guy in all this. We can't all forget and forgive about MJF's past sins. So Adam Cole claims that MJF only cares about himself, and it is time there was a change after MJF has had his claws into AEW for so long. Adam Cole says the fans, the wrestlers, and Tony Khan will thank him one day because MJF is now gone forever from AEW and he's never ever coming back. So, adding fuel to the whole storyline with MJF's AEW contract being up and AEW removing him from their website. They're trying to make you think that MJF really did not sign a contract and that he is gone, when I think MJF has already signed a deal with Tony Khan, and they're going to pull out a big surprise bringing MJF back in a few months, maybe around Revolution time. So Adam Cole, he claims that he just beat MJF to the punch, as Adam Cole believes that MJF needed him, and that it is not the other way around of Adam Cole needing MJF. Adam Cole's like, I sacrificed everything in our friendship, which is how I broke my ankle, if you remember Adam Cole when he ran down to try to help out MJF at Grand Slam in September in a match against Samoa Joe, ironically. Adam Cole ran, from the stage, jumped down, landed wrong, broke his ankle in a freak accident. Adam Cole did. But MJF walked out the champ that night thanks to Adam Cole. So Adam Cole continues on. He claims nobody would be chanting for MJF without him, as he made Better Than You, baby. Meaning the tag team that Adam Cole and MJF had together. I'm sure you guys remember that. In the beginning, Cole says, this was all about the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, but it ended up turning into so much more, as it is about ripping out a man's heart and bringing him to his knees. Adam Cole says the Undisputed Kingdom is alive, and they have one goal, which is to win gold. So Adam Cole says Roderick Strong will go after the International Championship, while Wardlow will go after the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And Adam Cole says, when I am 100% healed, Wardlow will then forfeit the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, and he will give the title to me. So Adam Cole, he's like, nah, let's not forget. He gives a congratulations to Samoa Joe for becoming the AEW World Heavyweight Champion and beating MJF. Adam Cole continues by saying it was a pleasure doing business with Joe. However, Adam Cole hopes by the time Wardlow moves up the ranks that Samoa Joe is not the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, as it would suck to hurt a friend. Adam Cole says this is a new era for AEW, and it is going to be run by the Undisputed Kingdom. What an incredible promo to start the show off. I mean, Adam Cole as a heel is just, he's superb. Absolutely superb to what he does. MJF, I know a lot of people want MJF back as a heel. I can understand why, because MJF plays such a great heel. He really does. But here's the whole thing. Do you really want MJF to come back as a heel when Adam Cole's going to be a heel? No. MJF's going to come back and be the most over babyface. I mean, he already was the most over babyface, but now he's going to be even more so over when he makes his return. And Adam Cole, already is the most hated heel, but he will even get more heel heat and become more hated once MJF steps his foot back into AEW. So, I mean, this feud is going places. This feud is going to be huge. I can't wait to see what Adam Cole and MJF are going to do, because I'm telling you, I have no doubt in my mind that MJF's going to, end up winning this match in the feud, and he'll get his title back in the end. This is going to be a classic. And it's also going to be a great, heel run in between, for Adam Cole. So I think this is fantastic stuff. I love the way this went. I love Adam Cole's look. I love Adam Cole's delivery. Just everything about it. And then, when you had a couple of the guys come out, You know, you had people that the Undisputed Kingdom attacked in the past, and they came out, you know, like the Acclaimed, Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, Billy Gunn. They all came out, you know, to try to stop the Undisputed Kingdom, you know, and get revenge on the Undisputed Kingdom. So, I mean, this was absolutely amazing. I loved it. And more of this storyline, please. Now, you know, Adam Cole, after he betrayed MJF, you know, he took to X, which used to be known as Twitter, early on Wednesday, as Adam Cole confirmed that he would be present at tonight's episode of AEW Dynamite to reveal just why he turned on his brochacho. Adam Cole did not indicate what he would say tonight, other than asking fans to give the devil his due. So, if you guys don't remember, just to give you a little history lesson, I would like to do this for you guys. You know, for those of you that might be new AEW watchers, or if you tuned out, you're just tuning back in and you see this whole storyline taking place, what makes this whole thing so intriguing is this. The saga of Adam Cole and MJF began back in June on an episode of Dynamite on June 14, 2023, when both men wrestled to a 30-minute time limit draw on AEW Dynamite in a world title eliminator match. If Adam Cole would have won that match, he would have got a title shot against MJF, but it ended in a draw. Adam Cole wanted 5 more minutes added on, you know, to the 30 minutes. MJF did not take Adam Cole up on his offer, and MJF left the ring at that point. So we never saw, you know, any of that materialize. Now, after that, both Adam Cole and MJF would go on to form an unlikely tag team, winning the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles at AEW All In. And while continuing to wrestle for the AEW World title, with MJF retaining the title over Adam Cole that same night on All In. You know, while Adam Cole and MJF beat Aussie Open, I believe it was, on the pre-show to retain the Ring of Honor World Championships. You know, what happened was MJF retained his belt over Cole that same night because, while continuing to wrestle for the AEW title, with MJF retaining his belt over Adam Cole that same night, both men would continue to team together until Adam Cole was injured at AEW Dynamite Grand Slam in September of 2023. Only a week before Adam Cole assumed the Devil's presence, or the Devil persona. Whatever Adam Cole's explanation is tonight, you know, regarding his betrayal, which we heard, a reply from MJF is not expected, which is what we never got. MJF, who's now the former AEW World Champion, is reportedly set to take time off to heal from a torn labrum. Now, which could keep him out for several months if he opts for surgery. Playing into rumors that his contract has expired, AEW has also removed MJF from their roster page, further indicating he will be gone for quite some time. So, I mean, like I said, this is interesting. I can't wait to see how this story is going to build, how the Undisputed Kingdom is going to build up their quote-unquote kingdom, and what's going to happen when we finally get, you know, MJF and Adam Cole in this feud, which will hopefully be at All in Wembley Stadium in August of 2024, and MJF will finally get his title back. You know, just got a great feeling about it. So I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. That's where I'm at with all this. was a great way to start off the show. Now to get into the wrestling portion of it, there's after the promo by Adam Cole, which was awesome, Switchblade Jay White, his music interrupts. He appears and says he did not appreciate being made collateral, because if you remember, the first ever man to be attacked by the devil was Switchblade Jay White when he was feuding with MJF when they were going into their match of Full Gear, but it was even a couple months before Full Gear when we first saw the devil. And then Jay White says, he's not alone. The Guns, the Guns join Jay White, and they hit the ring and brawl with the Kingdom, the Undisputed Kingdom, and Roderick Strong. Now Wardlow, he gets back in, and the numbers game, numbers game takes advantage. The Acclaimed, Platinum Max Caster, Anthony Bowens, and Badass Billy Gunn, Mr. Ass, the Acclaimed and Daddy Ass hit the ring, and the Undisputed Kingdom back away. Adam Cole was playing a perfect chicken shit element, to his heel character by hiding behind Doc Samson, while Dr. Samson, tells all the guys that ran out in the ring, Adam Cole is not cleared for any physical activity or to compete, so he's not letting him in there. So none of these people could get their hands on Adam Cole just yet, but they could settle for it and get their hands on the Undisputed Kingdom, the rest of them, if they really want to. So all this was a great way to kick off the show. Very entertaining. I really enjoyed myself, and I loved it. Let me know what you guys think about it. But that made me, a very pleased viewer. So now moving forward here, we got an International Championship match. We got Orange Cassidy, the AEW International Champion, defending his AEW International Championship against Dante Martin. So, I thought this match was, pretty solid. I've seen better International Championship matches, to be honest with you. There's just been better. But this one was not bad. It had its moments. In the end here, Orange Cassidy was really giving the offense to, he was really giving the offense and taking it to Dante Martin. At one point in this match, Dante Martin kept showing fight, he kept kicking out. And, Orange Cassidy just kept hitting him with, diving DDTs and all these moves. Martin wouldn't stay down, he kept kicking out. So Orange Cassidy ends up rolling away from his top turnbuckle. So, Martin moves to the ropes and springboards across to land on him. Now, however, Orange Cassidy avoids a big drop kick and follows that up with an orange punch. That orange punch is a devastating move, guys. Especially against Dante Martin. And, that'll be the 1, 2, 3 in the pin of the win. Orange Cassidy wins that match. Along with Batista. Why was I saying no? I was thinking of, there were so many rumors I read about Batista going into the WWE Hall of Fame. No, I almost said Batista. No, not Batista. Orange Cassidy. He's been a great international champion. He really has been. And this match with Dante Martin was a great match. But that orange punch got the 1, 2, 3 in the pin of the win. Your winner and still AEW International Champion is indeed Orange Cassidy. So, after this match, Private Party's music hits. Private Party's back. Mark Quinn returns with Isaiah Cassidy. Private Party says, that the tag team division has been lacking and has been missing some excitement and has been missing them. Private Party puts every tag team in AEW on notice, including Matt and Jeff, the Hardys, as they say, new year, new champions. So actually, they put a little bit of talk on the AEW World Tag Team titles, which I gotta say it's about time, because AEW's tag team division hasn't really been shown any love here, and Private Party, just giving that statement, shows you that some tag team wrestling is coming. So I hope AEW does the best job that they can to kind of, build up their tag team division again, because their tag team division at one point in time, with their tag team title matches and everything, and just tag team matches, they had some amazing stuff, and that has tailed off lately. But hopefully AEW is on the way to mending that and getting the tag team division back on its feet again. That's all I can hope for. Timeless Toni Storm is backstage with Renee Paquette as she claims she doesn't watch wrestling, but Mariah May could do with paying her dues. Because, Mariah May, this is kind of like Trish Stratus and Mickie James from back in the day, when Mickie James was like this obsessed fan of Trish Stratus, but she got in the business, and then they ended up feuding and facing each other. Mariah May is basically playing the part of Mickie James, and Toni Storm is playing the part of Trish Stratus, but of course the character's different, the story's different, but it's really mirroring that feud of the past, or storyline of the past. So, Mariah May versus Queen Eminata. There was nothing special here, to be honest with you. The women's match was just boring, uneventful. I didn't even watch it, to be honest with you. I was looking things up on my phone, rumors on Roman Reigns and The Rock. Is it going to take place at WrestleMania 40 or at the Elimination Chamber? That's basically what I was doing here. This match really had no substance. But Mariah May ended up getting the win over Queen Eminata with the Mayday. And that was it. Mariah May wins. Nothing special here. Honestly, if you missed it, you missed nothing. I know I missed it, and I missed nothing. So if you guys did the same, trust me, you didn't miss a damn thing. Renee Paquette interviews Swerve Strickland and Prince Nana. And, Prince Nana says they get it. Daniel Garcia is doing well. But he's like, now he's facing the boss. Swerve Strickland then gets on the microphone saying that he respects that Daniel Garcia is going after gold, as Swerve says that Garcia will have to go through pain first. And in 2024, Swerve's like, I want championship gold. And then Swerve tells Samoa Joe to be ready. So is that possibly one of the big matches, that we're looking forward to at Revolution? But, I don't know, it's just thoughts. Swerve Strickland and Samoa Joe for the title, that could be pretty damn good. So, by the way, I forgot here, this is proof I wasn't watching it. I see it in the notes. After the match, Mariah May tells Renee Paquette that she hopes Toni Storm was watching, as she says her only regret was that it happened in New Jersey, but that leads to Deonna Purrazzo appearing, as she points out that she is from New Jersey, and if Toni Storm doesn't want to be here, then they don't want her here either. So she then tells Mariah May to pass a message on, as she says that she will find Toni Storm because she is all elite. And Mariah May says that she's not the messenger, so she can tell Toni Storm herself, bitch. And then Mariah May slaps Deonna Purrazzo across the face. And Deonna Purrazzo responds with one of her own and a sharp kick to send Mariah May out of the ring. After all this, Christian Cage's 2024 State of the Union. Nick Wayne's mother gets on the microphone first and questions how people can boo her, as she demands people get on their feet and pay respect to Christian Cage. Christian then claims that he has been AEW TNT champion from the first episode of AEW Collision, which is when Killswitch won it, formerly known as Luchasaurus. As he says there are people he needs to thank following World's End, and he praises everyone but Killswitch for their impact at the World's End pay-per-view. So, Christian tells Adam Copeland, who used to be known as Edge, but, he tells Adam Copeland he's at the back of the line now after 2 title shots, and, he says he can talk about how, Adam Copeland grew up without a father, or how his mother isn't here. However, Adam Copeland now knows that Christian Cage is superior to him, as Christian points out that Copeland did bring the fight to him, and he thinks they left their souls in the ring. But one of them does not have a soul, which is why he is still the AEW TNT champion. So, they're face-to-face here. Christian Cage warns Adam Copeland and any wrestler who has his eyes for his title that what happened at World's End is a glimpse at what he is willing to do for the title. So, Christian points out he's made this the most prestigious title in AEW, and he will hold it for as long as he wants until he hands the title to Nick Wayne to carry on his legacy. Christian Cage says they run AEW now and forever. So, there you go. That's a pretty decent promo as well. So, now you gotta think what's gonna happen here with this, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage feud. So I'm just sitting here thinking on what this could be. But anyway, after all this, Renee Paquette is then shown with Ruby Soho, Saraya, and Harley Cameron. Ruby says she appreciates the help, and Harley Cameron says she will do anything for either of them. Ruby Soho then walks away, and Saraya whispers that Harley Cameron needs to stop it, as she is making it oblivious. So, there you go. We'll see where that's going to go. Next up, this match was phenomenal. This next match. Really, really good match. And it went like this. Let's see. Darby Allin going one-on-one against Konosuke Takeshita. Konosuke Takeshita and Darby Allin, you just You see this match and you just think, wow, this has the capability to be amazing. Darby did his whole diving to the outside thing with Takeshita catching him in midair with a nice knee strike and ragdolling Darby around and whipping him into the entrance ramp back first. So that's how this started off. Takeshita carried Darby Allin up the ramp, delivered a German suplex on the ramp, and that's how we got that. So Takeshita was on the offensive. This, went on for a while, and next thing you know, Darby, he gets out of dodge, and, Takeshita slams into the barricade. Darby follows that up with a coffin drop to the outside, landing on Takeshita just as he stands up. Takeshita just beats the 10 count, but eats a code red from Darby, yet Takeshita managed to kick out. I don't know how. Darby looked for the coffin drop, but Takeshita got his knees up and, followed that up with a nice German. And then as we kept going to the finish of this match here, this all ended when, we got a big avalanche German suplex, from Takeshita to Darby. Darby's calling for more. And so Takeshita delivers the power drive knee for the 1-2-3 and the pin in the win. Your winner is Konosuke Takeshita. And Konosuke Takeshita gets a big win over Darby Allin, which should elevate him. But this was an amazing match. And this is the Konosuke Takeshita that I would love to see on, on television more. I would love to see that. So Konosuke Takeshita wins. We go to a backstage segment. Don Callis challenges Darby Allin and Sting to a tag team match next week against Konosuke Takeshita and Powerhouse Will Hobbs, claiming that they will end Sting's undefeated run. So, guys, as we continue on, we got Brian Cage against Trent Beretta, Brian Keith, and El Hijo del Vikingo in a fatal four-way match. The winner earns a Continental Crown Championship match against Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston was at ringside for this, and this triple threat match was pretty cool. It's always cool to see Vikingo. Let's see. So yeah, Vikingo. He's still the AAA Mega Champion, by the way. Which is pretty cool. In the end here, Brian Cage hits the F5. And then he ends up powerbombing Beretta down for with a Liger bomb. However, Danhausen gets in the ring and curses. He curses Adam Page. But as he gets Danhausen on his shoulders, Vikingo dives out of the ring to attack him. Meanwhile, inside the ring is this cluster, this complete just mess of a cluster. Just disappears. So, let's see. Turnbuckle. I want to get to the close of this match because I had some notes, but I don't need to go through them all. I'm gonna skip to the close here. Things start breaking down. As Danhausen gets on Vikingo's shoulders, he dives out against him. Meanwhile, Keith, Brian Keith was in this match. He hits the battering ram, gets the near fall. However, Beretta reverses into the Tiger Driver and plants him on the mat for the 1-2-3 and the pin in the win. Trent Beretta wins, and he'll get a Continental Crown Championship match against Eddie Kingston in the future. And finally, guys, we are right here at the end of the road. on this episode of AEW Dynamite here. And it's time for the main event of the evening. For AEW Dynamite tonight, we got Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana in his corner going one-on-one with Daniel Garcia. Before we get to that match, Renee Paquette is shown backstage as Hangman Adam Page barges in and says he's here to fight someone, and he dares them to give him a reason. By the way, Adam Cole and the Undisputed Kingdom, they're the ones that took out Hangman Adam Page. They took out a lot of people. They're the ones that did everything with the way they were working, to take over AEW and take out the roster. So, Hangman Adam Page barges in. He says he's here to fight someone, and he dares them to give him a reason. And then we get into the main event match. I mean, this match wasn't that bad, but I mean, for a main event, I really don't see why this match was a main event of this show. To be honest, this could have been a match at the beginning or even a, middle of the road match, but to put this in a main event spot, I just don't know, guys. It was very, very questionable booking, in my opinion, to put a match like this as your show closer to send the people home, quote unquote, happy. But, good match, but a predictable outcome. What I don't like is that, Daniel Garcia, okay, he really hasn't been booked all that well. He's been made to look like a jobber a lot of times. Now all of a sudden he's getting a renewed push. But, with Swerve being the hottest guy in AEW right now on that ascension, like this one spot in the match here, why is Swerve needing help from Prince Nana to grab Garcia's legs? Allowing Swerve to take advantage to hit a Death Valley driver on the ring apron. That kind of confused me. So, I mean, Swerve needed a little bit of help. And then, when Strickland was throwing around Garcia, he was talking trash to Daddy Magic, who was on commentary, Matt Menard. And then, when Swerve tried to trash talk Daddy Magic, Garcia, charged Swerve into the barricade and gained an advantage again. And, Garcia, he's got Swerve up on the announce table looking to lock in that submission finisher of his. They both slip and they fall off the table. Garcia nailed a nice superplex, and he hung on, and Swerve responded with a suplex of his own. That was a complete, it was insanity. It was a great spot. Now Garcia hits a big boot, but Swerve nails the flatliner and the house call. The Swerve stomp off the top. Garcia actually kicked out of it. Well, he kicked out of the flatliner and the house call. Swerve followed that up with the Swerve stomp. Everybody thought it was over. Garcia kicked out again. Garcia almost caught Swerve with a roll-up immediately. But, Swerve ended up hitting another house call before a Death Valley driver for the 1-2-3 and the pin of the win. So your winner is Swerve Strickland over Daniel Garcia. Now, post-match, after the match, Swerve Strickland looks to shake hands with Daniel Garcia, but Prince Nana comes in with a low blow to Daniel Garcia just as Swerve then attacks Garcia and Daddy Magic Matt Menard. Nana claims we are looking at the next AEW World Heavyweight Champion, but Hangman Adam Page then heads down to the ring, and both men begin brawling until security then split them up. And it was cool to see Hangman back. Really, that was pretty cool. because there's been some guys in AEW that are, missing in action. Hangman Adam Page is one of them. But, with the stare down with Swerve and Hangman, if this is going to lead to a third match between Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland, and the winner gets Samoa Joe for the AEW World Heavyweight title at, say, Revolution, sign me up. Because Swerve and Hangman have had 2 awesome matches together. Trust me, I have no problem whatsoever seeing these guys go at it again for a third time with a number 1 contendership on the line to raise the stakes in this match. I'm all for it. So, I think that would be perfect. The fact is, will they do it? And, yeah, that's it, guys. So, that was AEW Dynamite. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I do know that, really, as of right now, Wrestle Kingdom 18 is live. Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson, and Kazuchika Okada are going to have their rematch on Wrestle Kingdom, so I'm going to tune into that and check that out, Wrestle Kingdom 18. That's going to be an amazing show. And, just kick back, relax, and see what they got going on in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But, Swerve and Hangman, be on the lookout for that. When it comes, I don't know. Because they could hold off on this, build it up for a couple weeks or a few weeks. They'll have a match on Dynamite in the main event for a number 1 contendership. Winner could go to Revolution. Then you got Swerve and Joe. And then you got Adam Cole, possibly, if he's cleared, against whoever or somebody from the Undisputed Kingdom in high-profile matches. And then you could also have Sting's last match be the main event of Revolution against who we are uncertain as to who it will be yet. So keep your eye out for that. So lots of good things, coming in AEW. Loved it. The only thing that really wasn't good was the women's match, and but everything else was pretty damn solid. Everything. So, very enjoyable show. Good stuff. I'm going to say that AEW Dynamite for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024, we'll get the old 10 out of 10 plus. Right there, 2 thumbs up, Big T seal of approval. It was awesome, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do going into Revolution and how they're going to get. I think with MJF, by the way, to throw my 2 cents in on that, I think MJF, they're just kind of going to maybe not mention him. The focus will be more on the Undisputed Kingdom, and then they'll try to make you forget about MJF, and then all of a sudden, next thing we know, MJF will be coming back, because like I said, I don't see him leaving AEW. I think this is all part of storyline. I think Tony Khan already has MJF signed, sealed, and delivered, and they're just using this as a storyline tactic, because MJF's contract was up on January 1st. So, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, anyway guys, that was some good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the show. And next time I see you, if I don't see you for, SmackDown on like Saturday night or whatever, I'll see you guys on Monday night for Raw. Because we'll see what we got coming up on Raw. If SmackDown ends up being something really good, like The Rock shows up and confronts Roman Reigns, I'll make it a point to at least maybe do a quick video just to review that part of SmackDown, because I know everybody's talking about that. That's the big thing going on right now. So there's some stuff going on there too for SmackDown, and SmackDown's also going to be it's going to be a special themed show, SmackDown New Year's Revolution themed. So that's something to look forward to. But other than that, we'll just have to wait and see going forward. And real quickly, I thought this was interesting. Charlie Dempsey, who's the son of William Regal, He's in WWE NXT. He fails to capture the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Championship. WWE NXT star Charlie Dempsey failed to capture the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Championship from Katsuhiko Nakajima. Dempsey was announced as coming to the promotion last month, first teased by All Japan Pro Wrestling and later confirmed by Charlie Dempsey's father, William Regal. In the first public acknowledgement that Dempsey is his son, he has wrestled 3 matches, including his title attempt today, previously teaming with Yuma Anazai in victories over Hideki Suzuki and Katsuhiko Nakajima, as well as Leona and Tatsumi Fujinami. And champion and challenger left it all in the ring, just days removed from Nakajima's title defense against Kento Maehara on December 31st, with Dempsey dubbed as the ace of NXT by the ring announcer. After the match, Nakajima was confronted by Shotaro Ashino, who has been out with a fractured left forearm since May of 2023. He has an outstanding shot at the Triple Crown, having won the Champion Carnival Tournament when Yuji Nagata was champion last year. Nakajima won the title in November from Yuma Aoyagi, who has similarly been announced in an interpromotional match of late and has won the title from Nagata in July. Back in WWE, Dempsey has been wrestling on the NXT brand as part of the new No Quarter Catch crew alongside Damon Kemp, Miles Bourne, and Drew Gulak as he challenged for his first title in the company back in December in a 3-way match with North American champion Dragon Lee and Joe Coffey, but was equally unsuccessful as his All Japan Pro Wrestling excursion. And there you go, guys. So yeah, that's going to do it for me right here on Beyond the Ring with Big T tonight. So I'll see you guys next time. Yes, there will be a next time for me right here on Beyond the Ring with Big T for either SmackDown New Year's Revolution or Monday Night Raw on Monday. Don't forget us. We won't forget you if you want the best. And yes, I do mean the absolute best for all of your professional wrestling needs. Right here on the internet, right here on YouTube.com today. Always remember to think Beyond the Ring with Big T. Thank you very much for watching and listening to episode number 521 of the Beyond the Ring with Big T Elite Wrestling Podcast here for today, Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024, for your AEW Dynamite review results for Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. And then, of course, as always, everybody, as always remember and never ever forget that I'm your host, Big T, and I will see all of you at the matches. I'll see all of you for either SmackDown New Year's Revolution or Monday Night Raw next week. We'll see. So take care, everybody. I love you all. Good night, and Happy New Year. Ha 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 ha.
This is the Neon Tarantino, the Ace Degenerate, Super Indie Scorsese, the best professional wrestler in the Midwest, Derek Dillinger. And you're listening to, what is it? Beyond the Ring with Big T. Beyond the Ring with Big T. And that is a wrap. Cut!
This is M-Dog 20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you were checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T.
Thank you, man.
Big T!
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy, Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring, Big T.